everyone. My name is Adonias Arevalo.
Hi, my name is Nelly Lopez, and I'm here this morning with United We Dream.
My name is Andrew Barley.
Mi nombre es Pedro Vázquez. Tengo 10 años de vivir acá en Houston, Texas.
My name is Oscar Hernandez. I'm a canvasser with United We Dream, and I think these elections are going to be extremely important because not just in a national level, but locally, there's still a really big impact we can make. I'm undocumented, I can't vote, but I hope that the people who see this and who've talked to the immigrant community know that your vote is going to make an impact whether or not our families stay together or get deported.
I'm here today because I grew up in a mostly Hispanic and black neighborhood, and I understand the value of minority lives and the value of minority rights, and I want to make sure that those degrees of equality are there for minorities, including when it comes to allowing young immigrants the ability to go to school and to successfully participate in our society. I think those are important fights that we should all be out here for.
Even as an undocumented student here in the country, I started to face a lot of challenges, a lot of issues that I experienced in school through bullying, not because I was only undocumented in the school and I was one of the only undocumented people in school, but I also identifying myself as a queer person was one of the strongest challenges. And as I was getting ready to graduate from high school, the resources and access to go to college was very limited, and I was able to graduate from high school, and soon after that I started to realize, what am I going to do? And it was then how I met great people who were part of the movement, and I realized that there were other undocumented people like myself who had succeeded, who had gone very far. And I decided to take the decision to not only go to school but also to start to get involved. I realized that I was living under fear without me actually saying it or accepting it. I was living under the oppression, and I was living under that fear to be deported, and under that fear to say I'm undocumented. And I think that it was a process of a time for me coming to identify myself, learning about my identity as an undocumented person, as a queer person as well.
La razón por la que estoy acá es porque este programa 287, que es un programa que afecta a todas las personas indocumentadas, inclusive a mí.
Only the 287G program is just completely voluntary, is the leading cause of deportations in Harris County. People have been getting deported for minor infractions, and people get arrested for driving without a license and then end up ultimately getting deported. And we have a historical opportunity to actually get rid of this program by making sure that eligible voters are out there voting for a sheriff that represents the immigrant community. And that's what we hope that a lot of the voters come out to do. That's what we know actually that a lot of voters will come out to do, because we as an immigrant youth, immigrant movement, we are making sure that our communities are safe, and we know that in the voting bloc that is also reflected there, that most voters are in favor of having immigrants here and in favor of having law enforcement, focusing on law enforcement and not on deporting undocumented immigrants.
We are knocking doors, we're doing canvassing, but we're not here for a political party, we're not here to talk about any candidate. We're here to motivate and invite those registered and eligible voters to come out and vote on November the 8th, to remind them that their vote matters, and to remind them that about the importance for their votes, and to think about the undocumented and immigrant community whenever they go to the votes. To also think about the election not only as a two candidate to the national level, but also to think about the things that affect us locally. We're fighting to get rid of 287G here in Houston, which is a program between ICE and local enforcement, which has made Houston the capital of deportation in the country. So that it's very sad, but at the same time it's a reason for us to be here every single day, every weekend, knocking doors and telling people, make sure that when you vote, you think about the issues and the challenge that we are facing as undocumented people. So we're very excited, and I ask everyone who is still available to join this movement, to be part of this opportunity that is bringing us as undocumented Latinx, people of color community to come together and build a great movement.
Everyone has a voice, and if you don't have a voice, you have a voice through other means, like convincing other people. We are here to let people know that immigrant rights matter and that they should vote immigrant conscious.